Hi, I'm Dana Opelman. This video is for my free sleep course for babies 7 to 12 months right here on YouTube. If you could use more guidance, then check out Sleep Sense Plus. The link is in the description below.
Good morning, welcome back. All right, we are about to go into night 5 tonight. But before we talk about that, I just want to troubleshoot a few things. If it's not going that well, if after last night, even night 4, you didn't see a lot of improvement, there's a couple of things that might be causing it. One is that your presence is not helping. And that can happen. I mean, the stay in the room method works brilliantly for lots of babies, and for some babies, it absolutely doesn't. You being there is distracting, or you being there is just causing so much upset because you won't do what your baby wants, which is probably nurse or bottle feed. And that's just causing them lots of anxiety and upset. So sit down today and have a good look at, are you making progress? Are things getting easier or better? Is there less crying? It might not be, no crying yet, but are things trending in the right direction? If your answer to that is no, then I want you to consider moving to leave and check. Leave and check is a great strategy as well, and for some babies it works better. Now, if you are thinking about moving to leave and check, or you might actually find that being in the room isn't working for you, and that's okay too. I've had a lot of parents say to me, listen, I find that extremely stressful to be in there witnessing this whole experience. I would way rather leave the room. Absolutely do it. Again, we want to make this as easy as possible for everyone involved, so there's no harm in leaving the room. Your baby will, I promise you, no damage or danger that will occur if you leave the room. How do you do that? Well, very simply, you just decide on how much time. If you can wait 3 minutes, then you wait 3 minutes and come in, you say your key phrase, do some careful touch, leave again, another 3. In you come, do your careful touch, key phrase, leave again. If you can wait 10 minutes, that's where I love to start. Again, there's something special about 10 minutes. So if that's okay with you, then wait 10 minutes, come in and check, wait 10 minutes, come in and check until your baby goes to sleep. If you find in some cases that even coming in every 10 minutes is very upsetting for your child, then try stretching it out to 15 or 20 before you go back for your check. A lot of people have video monitors these days, so watch her on the video monitor. You will know if she's in distress, and distress might look like if she's got her leg stuck through the crib bars or something like that. You can keep an eye on her. If she looks safe and she's fine, then, and you going in there is making it worse, then stay out a little longer between your checks before you go back. A couple of other reasons why this might not be going as well as you'd hoped is if your baby has a history of colic. I find that babies as newborns who experienced colic tend to have a harder time letting go of their sleep props. And I think that's just because they're deeper. The sleep prop association is deeper because when you're living through colic with your child, and I didn't go through it, but I've seen enough parents go through it that I know that it's absolutely devastating, and congratulations for just surviving it. But you just were doing everything you could, and so should you have been. You were rocking and feeding and trying everything to calm this upset baby down, that now that that's passed, her sleep props are pretty deep. And this is just going to take a few days longer than maybe it's taking your best friend who's doing this too. So just rest assured that that's okay. It's just going to be a little bit of a slower road for everybody, but she'll get there. She absolutely will. Another scenario would be if your baby has reflux. Again, I find that babies who have a history of reflux tend to be a little slower to sleep train. Now, I wouldn't suggest that you sleep train if your baby is in the heat of reflux. If you haven't got it managed or under control yet, that is first priority. So most people get it under control with diet changes if you're breastfeeding, or the baby has just outgrown it naturally, or there's some sort of medications involved. If you feel like yeah, the symptoms are lessened and we're doing pretty well, then it's absolutely fine to keep going with the program or start the program. You just want to keep in mind that babies who had reflux take longer, and usually the crying is a little more intense and it lasts a little longer in duration. So again, worth doing, absolutely worth doing, because I do find that once a baby is getting better quality sleep, the symptoms of reflux actually improve. So absolutely do it. Just know that, okay, this is going to be a little tougher, a little longer road for us, but he'll get there eventually. All right, we're moving into night 5. There's a bit of a change here tonight, or a potential pitfall, let's call it. I have had to name it night 5 regression because it shows up so often. And that is night 5 for some of you will look a lot like night 1 all over again. I know, night 1 was tough and you really don't want to go through it again. But for some people, it just happens. I would say you've got about a 50-50 chance here that night 5 regression is going to show up for you. And if it does, that's okay. Just know, oh, she warned us. Here it is. It's okay. Keep going. Do all the same strategies. Don't change anything. And know that this will blow over the next night. For 50% of you, you're going to get through night 5 with no problem at all. It might be your best night yet. And then in the morning, you can celebrate the fact that you didn't have a night 5 regression, and great for you. Sometimes night 5 regression shows up on night 6. So just be prepared. You might not be out of the woods yet. But if it happens, don't panic. If it doesn't, great news. So we're still in the middle of the room. We're still staying in our chair as much as we can. We're still saying our key phrase if that's helpful, and we're waiting it out. Good luck on your night 5. See you tomorrow.